Good morning, children.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Get ready. Which chapter we have to revise, children?
Ma'am, chapter 14.
Fabric from fibers.
Chapter 14.
Fabric from fibers.
Good morning, children.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. So let's start our class, revision class. Are you all excited, children, to come to school from tomorrow?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, ma'am.
We are also so excited to meet you all. Okay? Chalo.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Let's come to the बोलिए.
Ma'am, half of the children allow in the offline classes or full?
Children, we will get the detailed notice today, and then accordingly we will work. Although 50%, I think the message has come from the government. Let's see देखिए क्या होता है.
Okay, ma'am.
Chapter 14. Now, first of all, children, we have discussed when we were just going through this lesson that we have obtained fibers from plant as well as animals. Clear are obtained from plants. Can anybody tell?
Ma'am, what's your question?
What are the names of fibers obtained from plants? Although we are going
Cotton.
to
Ma'am,
different
cotton and jute.
Ma'am,
तो
cotton.
And jute.
ये plant का
Ma'am, cotton and jute.
Cotton and jute, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Pardon?
Cotton, jute.
Ma'am, sir.
Cotton, jute और
Linen.
linen is a synthetic fiber, not a plant fiber. It is not obtained from plant. ठीक है. Next. Now let us see in this topic. Let us see what are the fibers which are obtained from plants and animals, and what are the different uses of this and how this animal fibers are made into useful component. First of all, the animal fiber that we talk about is what? Daniel?
Ma'am, can I?
Daniel.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the first animal fiber which is of very much use, importance, and it protects us in winter? So the name is
Ma'am, sheep.
fiber, not animal.
Ma'am,
Fiber, what
wool.
you are obtaining from sheep?
Ma'am, wool. Ma'am,
Wool.
wool.
Wool is the fiber. Ankur, you explain how wool is obtained from animals' skin. Process.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, wool is obtained from the shearing. Wool is obtained, ma'am. Wool is present in the animals like sheep and goat, and then it is obtained by shearing.
And what is it known as?
Ma'am, fleece.
Where is that? That is known as fleece. Then next, Mannat. Mannat.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Mannat.
Yes, ma'am.
How do woolen clothes protect us from cold in winter?
Ma'am, please repeat.
How do woolen clothes protect us from cold in winter?
Ma'am, can I? Ma'am,
Can I? Prakash Kumar.
ma'am, can I? Ma'am, wool.
Prakash. Prakash.
Yes, ma'am.
Mannat, are you telling?
Ma'am,
Mannat,
the
बोलते
woolen.
हैं?
Yes, ma'am.
Then tell me.
Ma'am, I say the wool obtained.
From cold in winter. Question is this.
Ma'am, because wool trap air, and since air is proof conductor of heat, it does allow occurred body heat to escape. It is because keep our body warm during winter.
It does allow or it does not allow? You are telling it does allow. It does not allow our body heat to escape. Honey?
Yes, ma'am. It does not allow. Yes, ma'am.
Answer, how do woolen clothes protect us from cold in winter?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, it is because wool traps air. Hence, air is a poor conductor of heat. It does not allow our body. It does not allow our body heat to accept. So that's why our body keep warm in the winters.
Okay. Next, Divi Prakash.
Yes, ma'am.
You tell me what are the different steps in making wool from fleece? Only the steps.
Yes, ma'am. The first step is shearing, second step is scouring, third sorting, fourth dyeing, and last spinning.
Okay. Abhigya.
Yes, ma'am.
Abhigya Mishra. You explain about
Yes.
shearing and scoring.
Ma'am, what?
Explain about shearing and
Ma'am, can you please repeat the
scoring.
question once again?
I'm telling. Explain the steps
Yes, ma'am.
shearing and scoring.
Yes, ma'am. The sharing is the process of removal. The sharing is the process of removal of fleece from the animals, and scoring is the washing of the sheared wool in hot water and detergent, and followed by dyeing.
Okay. Next. Kinjal.
Yes, ma'am.
Explain about sorting and dyeing.
Yes, ma'am. Sorting is a process of separating hair of different textures from the fleece. Dyeing the changing the colors of the fleece of the animal.
Okay, changing, don't say changing, it is dyed in different colors. Okay, because all the these sheep hairs are not of the same color, that and to make it brighter, it is dyed. Ridhima Raj. Ridhima, can you hear me? Ridhima Raj, can you hear? Okay, Anshika. Ridhima can hear?
You are audible.
Then you tell me, state the practical uses of long or short yarn thread obtained during making of wool.
Ma'am, the long yarn threads are usually knitted to make sweater, mufflers, caps, and shock, and the shorter threads are woven into fabrics.
Hmm. Okay. Anshika, write a short note on rearing of silkworm.
Repeat question.
Write a short note on rearing of silkworms.
A female silk moth lay hundreds of eggs, which are stored at a suitable temperature. These eggs hatch to protect were called caterpillar or silkworm. The caterpillar then secrete a liquid. The liquid hardens to the coming of contact of air and changing into fine thread.
So you have to write more here, no? Next, who can complete this? Kinjal? No, Prakash
Ma'am, can I,
Kumar.
Simon?
Can I?
Prakash.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, the
Complete it again.
female silk moth lay hundred of leg which are store a suitable temperature. This egg has to product larvae which are called caterpillar.
Hmm.
And second, the silkworm, these larvae are kept in clean box where they tiny on fresh mulberry leaf for 25 to 30 days and grow in size. This caterpillar then secreted a liquid. This liquid hardened on coming in contact of air and change into fine thread. This cover is called as cocoon. The silkworm developed into a silk moth inside the cocoon.
Okay, correct. Next. Next is Anshika. Anshika, you have answered na just now. Then Daniel. Arnav. Arnav Anand.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You tell me, describe the different stages in the life cycle of a silk moth.
Ma'am, first, female silk moth lays hundreds of eggs. And when
Hmm.
these eggs are hatches, these are called caterpillars or silkworms. And ma'am, second, ma'am, then these caterpillars and silkworms are kept in a are feeded on the mulberry leaves for 25 to 30 days, and then they grow in size. When they secrete a liquid, which come in hardens when come in the contact with air, and which makes it a fine thread made up of protein, and this covering is known as cocoon, and in this cocoon the caterpillar grows into silk moth again.
Yes. Then next is define the term sericulture. Mannat.
Ma'am, can I?
Yes, ma'am. The process of rearing of
Define the term
silkworm.
sericulture.
The process of rearing of silkworm from obtaining silk is called sericulture.
Rupali.
Yes, ma'am.
How do woolen clothes keep us warm in winter?
Woolen cloth keep us warm in winter because wool traps air. Since air is a poor conductor of heat, it does not allow our body heat to escape out and keep us warm in winter.
Next is Rishabh Kumar. Rishabh,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
how is silk fiber obtained from cocoon?
The silk fiber is obtained from cocoon with the help of a process of reeling.
Then how it is? What is the process being followed over there? Reeling में क्या होता है? What happens?
Ma'am, the cocoon is collected and it was exposed to the steam.
Yes. And then the silk fibers separate out from the cocoon. Then Diksha Sinha. Diksha Sinha, are you there, Diksha?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Name 3 varieties of wool. What are the different varieties of wool?
Ma'am, can I say?
First letter try.
Ma'am, can I?
Diksha, you don't know the answer?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
can
can
I?
I? Ma'am, can I say?
Can I, Kinjal?
Ma'am, can I?
Ma'am, can I?
Ma'am, can I, Manna? Ma'am, can I, Kinjal?
Ma'am, can
Kinjal, you
I?
tell. Kinjal,
Yes,
you tell.
yes.
Three common varieties of wool are Pashmina, Angora, and Satus.
Yes, it is very simple. You all are not studying at all. Now,
Yes.
Abhigya,
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
no, not the same question. Describe the different stages in the life cycle of a silk moth.
yes, ma'am.
Describe the
Ma'am,
different stages in the life cycle.
yes, ma'am. The different
Bolo.
stages in the life of a silk. Yes, ma'am. The different stages in the life of a silk moth are first, ma'am, egg. Ma'am, an egg is the first stage of the life of silkworm, and a female silkworm lays eggs. Silkworm hatch from the eggs and then feed on mulberry leaves for a couple of days. Cocoon. Silkworm secretes a liquid from which harden on coming in contact with air and created a fine thread called silk. Silkworm covered itself with these threads um, and changed into a silk moth inside it. And ma'am, moth, the female moth lays eggs, and thus the life cycle of silkworm began again.
Okay. Next, Ankur,
Can I?
who is
Yes,
asking?
ma'am. Ma'am, the different stages in the life cycle of a silk moth are egg. An egg is the first stage of the life cycle of a silk moth. These eggs has to produce larvae, which are called caterpillars or silkworms. A female moth lays eggs. Silkworms. Silkworms arises from the eggs. They feed on mulberry leaves for 25 to 30 days. Cocoon. Silkworms secrete a liquid which hardens in coming contact with the air and changes into a fine thread which is made up of protein um, called silk. And then silkworm covers itself with these thread and changes into a silk moth inside it. Then moth. The female moth lays eggs, and thus the life cycle of silkworms begin again.
Okay. Now, state the practical uses of long and short yarn thread obtained during the making of wool. Honey,
Ma'am, can I say? Yes, ma'am.
honey, you tell me, state the practical uses of long and short yarn threads obtained during the making of wool.
Long threads are knitted to use making a jacket. Long threads are knitted. Long threads are usually knitted to make sweaters, mufflers, etc. And short threads are woven into woolen fabric and used to make the jacket. Used to make the jackets, caps, etc.
Coat and trousers.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, children, all of you, please practice this question diagram of the life cycle of silk moth. This all of you have to practice because when you have this question coming in your exam, describe the different stages in the life cycle of a silk moth. There you should draw the diagram also, and maybe it can come in your general question also in the drawing section. Clear? Then after that, Simon,
Yes,
Can I
ma'am.
say?
Ayush, Kaushik, stop playing
Yes,
music in
ma'am.
the class. Ayush, now Simon,
Yes,
name two
ma'am.
countries in which silk is produced on a large scale.
China and India.
Simon,
Ma'am,
China
China and
and
India.
India. You only answer, give the meaning of the term sorting.
Yes, ma'am. The process of separating hair of different texture from the fleece is called sorting.
Okay. Now, next one, Prakash. Prakash Kumar. Describe the different steps in making of wool from fleece. Describe the different steps in making up of wool from fleece. Prakash, can you hear the question?
Ma'am, can I say?
Okay, Daniel, you say.
Yes, ma'am. First, shearing. Second, soaking. Third, sorting.
Hmm.
Fourth, dyeing. And fifth, spinning.
Describe it. Describe. You have to explain the points, Daniel.
Ma'am, can I?
Can you explain the points?
Ma'am, can I?
Ma'am, can I?
Ma'am, can I?
Yes, ma'am.
Then you explain the different points of making of wool from fleece.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, to whom you say?
Srishti is telling, na? No, Simon.
Yes, ma'am.
Whose chance was that? Srishti. It was Srishti's chance. Bolo.
Yes, ma'am. Shearing the fleece of sheep along with a thin layer that is removed from the body. Scalding, it is washed with hot water and detergent. Sorting, this is a process in with separating of hair of different colors. Dyeing, the raw fibers are dyed to get different colors. Spinning, the raw and dyed fibers are then twisted together to make threads.
Threads for yarns. Clear? Then Mannat.
Yes, ma'am.
The silk thread is
Ma'am,
made up of dash. The silk thread is made up of dash.
Ma'am, protein.
Protein, yes. The hairy body coat, Shalini Priya, it's your turn. The hairy body coat of sheep and goat is called?
Can you repeat the question?
The hairy body coat of sheep and goat is called? Don't turn your pages. You all start turning your pages. That means you have not learned. Oh, simple fill in the blanks is there.
Ma'am, please.
Honey, you tell.
Ma'am, please.
Please is very simple. And you all start turning your pages as if I can't hear anything. Cleaning of fleece to remove dirt and grease is called? Shalini. Shalini Priya.
Yes, ma'am.
Cleaning of fleece to remove dirt and grease is called?
What?
cleaning of fleece to remove dirt and grease is called?
Ma'am, can I say?
Ma'am,
Can I?
sorting.
What are you telling?
Sorting.
No.
Ma'am, can I?
Ma'am, can I?
Yes, Simon, you tell.
Ma'am is scoring.
It is scoring. Next, the process of separating hairs of different texture from fleece is called as Rupali.
Ma'am, repeat question.
But because when I first time I say, then you all sleep. Be alert. You have to be alert in all the question. The process of separating hair of different texture from fleece is called.
Ma'am, sorting.
Yes, be alert so that instantly you can answer. Next question. The process of taking out silk thread from cocoon is called dash. It is chance to Ankur. The process of taking out silk thread from the cocoon is called Ankur.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I was not able to. Ma'am, reeling.
It is reeling. ठीक है. Describe the purpose of a scoring. Describe the purpose of scoring in the production of wool, honey.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, in scouring process, the seared fleece contain dirt and grease, and we will wash in detergent and hot water. And last tanks are used for this process. This process is known as scouring. In this process, all the dust and grease were washed off from the seared fleece.
Then next, Mannat. State the practical uses of long and short yarn thread obtained during the making of wool. Mannat.
Yes, ma'am.
State the practical uses of long and short yarn thread obtained during the making of wool.
The longer thread are usually knit to make sweater, muffler, caps, etc. The shorter threads are woolen to make woolen fabric, which are used for making shawls, jacket, and etc.
Okay. Now, Anshika. Anshika Mishra,
Yes, ma'am.
you tell me, how do woolen clothes keep us warm in winter?
Ma'am, it is because woolen trap air. Since air is a poor conductor of heat, it does not allow our body heat to accept. These keep our body warm during winter.
Okay. Now, after that, Ayush Kaushik.